Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to my thoughts on the whole Democratic convention over in Chicago. Not for the event itself, but for what happened. Tim Walz was picked as not vice president, a running mate of Kamala Harris, and they saw a camera like shooting out Tim's son Gus, feeling emotional about his dad being nominated for the running mate of Kamala Harris. Gotta get her name right. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, Walz and Harris and Walz are now doing a campaign for this year for Harris being president. So anyway, but it's not really about that. It's about how the five people I mentioned, Ann Coulter and the four Trump supporters, making fun of the poor guy, Gus, for being emotional for his dad. That's just uncalled for. The reason I'm not naming any names in terms of Trump supporters, because you know what they are. Plus, I don't want them to harass me or get one of their boys harassing me for saying I'm oh, I support this or I support that, blah 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 blah. But it has nothing to do with anything, considering my politics are neutral. But the thing that really, ticks me off is when people make fun of people with disabilities like Gus. Like Gus, I'm also neurodivergent. I have autism, depression, anxiety, and my sister said I may have some limerence that comes with that, though. I don't think it's part of the whole neurodivergent thing, but still. I have neurodivergency. I have autism, anxiety, and depression. Sometimes I get over emotional with a few things, just like Gus here. But the thing about Gus, though, is he didn't do anything wrong. He just was emotional that his dad. He was really proud that his father's named vice president. I know I would be if my dad was named vice president or president or any office that my dad would have run for if he had any interest in politics, which he doesn't either. But if he does have interest in politics, I'm sure he'll do a good job in one of the office jobs. Because my dad was a manager at the Boeing for numerous years before he retired, and he's no longer with us as he passed away nearly 4 months ago due to a blood clot on his leg, which is sad and unfortunate. But thank you for all the comments and all the, condolences. Thank you for all that. But yeah, Ann Coulter has the nerve to call anybody weird when she does weird stuff herself. But the difference between Ann Coulter and Gus Walz is Ann Coulter has no excuse acting the way she did, and Gus Walz, at least you could see why he be kind of emotional, because he has a nonverbal learning disability. And I don't get when people attack people for their learning disabilities and something they have no control over. While Ann Coulter and these four Trump supporters do, but they decide to be jerk-offs about it. Which I get, freedom of expression and all that. I mean, I'm all for freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of everything. But the thing about it is, though, is when you take things too far like they've done, it's okay, you've crossed the line. Like I said, I agree to disagree. I agree to agree. And I'm all for rights for all kinds. But the thing about it is, though, is when you do something like that in public, especially when people are watching you, millions and people listening to you in your podcasts and watching your television shows, you got to watch what you say. Otherwise, they're going to either take it the wrong way or they'll cheer for you for all the wrong reasons. And that really ticks me off about the whole Gus Walz situation. The kid couldn't help it. Just let the kid, be happy for his dad that he got nominated for vice presidency, which is all the more reason why I really like Tim Walz and his family. His family seem like good people. He seems like a great guy. He was a football head coach. I think he was a teacher before he became a governor of Minnesota. So, anyway, he just seems like one of your it's like one of the old American Tale. The the average man triumphs like in the face of adversity, and he faced many adversities. So Tim Walz, congratulations on your VIP, and I hope you and Harris win the election so I don't have to see Orange Man and his dumbass VIP again. Late.